Welcome back to the Booze and Chill Buzzcast podcast. Today we are diving deep into the madness that is Terrifier 3. If you haven't seen it yet, consider this a warning. This episode is going to be packed with spoilers, so much more blood, and lots of twisted surprises. We're going to be breaking down all of the brutal scenes, all of this shocking twist, and Art the Clown's most brutal, gruesome moments yet. So grab your popcorn, grab your favorite drink, and brace yourselves, because we're talking Terrifier 3. Dude. Let's see. Just dude.
Where's your car?
Welcome to the Booze and Chill Buzzcast podcast. And holy shit, dude. Terrifier 3 did not disappoint. It was fuck, bro. So
It's not brought to you by this, but we drink this.
but call me up, Liquid Death, for reals.
Yeah.
It
was.
I caught it on Friday. He caught it just yesterday.
Yeah, I'm fresh.
He's
like,
fresh. I might have forgotten a few things, but this is why we're doing it like this.
Yeah.
And
Fucking.
a la madre.
Like, did you see it by yourself or with your wife?
I saw it with my wife. I saw it with Jose, and I saw it with Alex. Shout out to you guys, and shout out to Jose. He's the one that invited me.
Well, it was me and my different personalities. So I think I have an extra one now. After last night.
Terrifier,
Yeah.
I developed another one. The one that helped me sleep.
Yeah. I mean, the new one that helped me sleep for yesterday. But yeah,
Oh my god.
we call that one Teamy.
The what?
We call that one Teamy.
One Timmy.
Yeah.
Juan Timmy.
Juan Teamy.
Juan Timias.
Es que he's from Chiapas, but his parents are from Houston.
Ah, okay. So fucking Terrifier 3, dude, it was just like, it was bonkers. Let's start with the opening scene, porque everybody in the beginning was like, oh, people are leaving, people are vomiting, people are fainting just in the opening scene. What do you think about the opening scene?
I mean, then again, I guess me being me, you being you, us being us, them being them. And I mean, I was like, when all that happened, like when the first scene was coming out and everything, like the first 5 minutes or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
In my head, I was thinking about that, like, oh, that people were like leaving or anything. And actually, I sometimes I think that it's just like advertisement.
Yeah.
You know, like it's not really like that bad, because I mean, I was good, but then again, I mean, maybe because I like horror films. But then again, if you don't like a horror movie, why the fuck are you gonna go watch one?
Yeah.
So
Good point.
yeah. So regardless whether it's advertisement or not, it was a fucking good movie. Fucking good movie.
Yes.
Good fucking movie.
It was fucking like the opening scene was after, you know what? Now that thanks to my friend over here, we now you Spotifyers are not able to actually see what we're seeing. So I wanna like show off and appreciate these goddamn movie covers. Like, first off, this first one, which is the original one, which is what you see outside the theaters. That one right there. And this one's my personal favorite. And I went to Alamo Draft House. I went to Alamo Draft House to see this movie, and you only see this one inside, which is weird.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I was rushing to the movies, so I didn't pay attention.
You didn't pay attention.
No.
And then
I got fuck, I'm late.
And then the art pieces, this one's got to be like the best one.
Oh, that's the one I was telling you. Like, oh, like show that one, but
Yeah,
you're like, you don't find it. throwaway.
Yes. Now we're showing it here.
Yeah, that one's really good. I like that one.
That one's sick. And there's this one. This one was probably the first one that came out of all of them, I think. When they were teasing Terrifier. This is the first one that came out.
And if you haven't seen it, you will not understand it.
Yeah. And actually no, there's two more. Then there's this one. This one, this one's a reference to a particular scene in the fucking Terrifier 3
like
movie.
One, because I can see like maybe 3 scenes right there, dude. Like,
well, yeah, true. And then the last one, it's got like it's got the Silent Night, Deadly Night kind of vibes.
That one, because especially is like that, like character, actress, person.
Yeah.
Like, damn, like, damn, you know, like,
god damn,
they went with that scene.
Yeah,
which is surprised me. Like, they hadn't done that scene, you know, like. So there's gonna be a lot of spoilers, right? There's gonna be a lot of spoilers.
Yeah, I do mention that in the intro. Yeah,
it's gonna be the spoilers.
So many spoilers.
We're really gonna talk about the whole fucking movie. I don't care. I'm gonna talk second by second. So starting, there's a little snowflake coming down, and then they show like the shot of the house, and
frame by frame.
Yeah.
Oh my god! But the opening scene, that's the one where people were like, again, there was rumors that, there's people throwing up, leaving the theater and whatever. I mean, it was brutal,
but honestly, not as brutal
no,
as the second one.
Like
the
Terrifier
friend.
2? Or...
Yes, Terrifier 2, the friend, the trick or treat
yeah,
one.
Yeah.
Honestly, I like the movie, and I felt like now, like, you already made this fucking scene on the second movie.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like, no, like, now my standards and like doing a really fucked up scene is gonna be like up here because like you already did it. Like,
speaking of standards, did he outdo the kill?
Which kill?
The Terrifier 2 kill, the worst kill. Did he outdo that in Terrifier 3? For you.
The Art getting killed?
No, was that scene that we're talking about?
Okay.
Did he outdo that in Terrifier 3?
No, I don't. Like, to me, I don't think that he made a scene that was like gorier than that scene from Terrifier 2.
So Terrifier 2 is still like top
for that scene. Yes.
Okay.
Like,
all right.
To me, Terrifier 2, the scene with the friend, the trick or treat friend, and like she just does all this fucked up shit in her room or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, that's the most fucked up. Like, not even Terrifier. So like the third one, like, it had gory scenes and everything, of course, but it's gonna make gory scenes. But like that one, nah.
So Terrifier 2 is still top dog kill for you.
Yeah, okay.
Scene,
dude, like that.
So there you go. I think Terrifier 3 outdid 2 by a little bit, and only because of the shower kill scene.
Well, it's just
that's the only thing for me.
If we're talking about kill scenes, no, honestly, like, that was a pretty fucked up kill scene. But I say that still the other kill scene from Terrifier 2 was way better. Like,
okay,
it was way more fucked up than this.
Okay.
Because the other one, that one was fucking fucked up.
Yeah,
like this one,
I think it's because like they made it last so long, and it's
and like the way he did it, like just leaving, coming back, pointing fucking everything, and like all doing all like he fucked her up like bad. Like, he did the same thing with them, and on the third one, like with the couple. But I mean, nah. You know, like no.
I think we talked about this in the last one we did. Damien found this little tiny formula for a kill lasting as long as that kill did. It just kind of creeps under your skin a lot more. Yeah. I think that's kind of what he did.
I mean, I like on that scene, I did like that he just killed them because what you said, like, I wanna have the three, I wanna know what it was like. To see if he has a soul and all this, and that's literally why he killed him. That's literally the only fucking reason he did it, and he even did it. Like, she's all like fucked up and everything, like almost dying, and he just like gets close to her and like, And I never noticed, or kind of like started noticing, but like he had like fucking small eyes.
Yeah, like just like a pupil. I think. Yeah,
kind of like feeling like, oh shit, that's fucking creepy. But yeah,
yeah,
and like he just like then like takes off his glasses, looks at her like
yeah.
with the whole like you wanted to look at me in the eyes while
Oh,
you're
you're,
like
you're talking about
dying.
the shower scene.
Yeah,
Oh,
the
yes,
shower
yes, yes,
scene.
yes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
because she did say, "Okay, oh, I can't. I want to feel how it looks
Like
like
I
to
want
look
to
into his
know.
eyes. Does he have a soul we can
Uh-huh.
suck in?" Like,
But also that's why he
yeah,
killed him.
yeah,
Like just because he heard them talk
because
about
yeah,
him or whatever. Like okay, like it was funny how like when they're like talking about like, oh, sounds like you want to fuck him. It's like, no, I don't want to fuck him. It's like,
he's like, "Damn it."
yeah, like I didn't like how like
Ay.
that character, like when it comes to like art, it was like more development in a way in the sense of like him, I guess, interacting more, I
Sí.
guess. Como like in that, like he's just like listening to them or whatever, and they're like, oh, I don't want to fuck him.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I don't want to fuck you either. Like, right? And then he literally goes and fuck him up.
Yeah, not in the fornicating kind of way,
No,
but
in the art kind of way.
in the art kind of way.
Yeah.
No, but they did play a lot with art in the sense that how you think he was more playful, especially when he meets the mall Santa.
Dude, that
I
was
thought that
hilarious,
that was adorable. That little interaction kid. You know,
it's funny how like just like walking up, like outside the bar, like just see him walk like through the window and just fucking goes back like,
yeah,
like he can't believe like, oh,
and he's
like,
just
that's Santa,
fangirling
yeah.
over.
Like, suddenly just fucking go seeing or whatever, and like,
oh my god,
honestly, I was like I think he's gonna kill them, but I'm like, I don't know, he's playing with me. I don't think he might kill them. I think he's being serious or something, you know?
Yeah,
but he fucked them up.
He fucked him up pretty damn good. That kill was also interesting. Like we're getting like way too over ourselves because
we're just all over the place.
Yeah, we're all over the place, but because like this movie does pack a lot of very very excellent kills, and like we were talking about in the last podcast episode, okay, Damien Leon has this little way of like writing his story. And I even talked about this with everybody when we walked out of the theaters. Que Damien Leon is a fucking genius when it comes to writing, because in Terrifier 3, pause. In Terrifier 3, I mean, and since Terrifier, there was no character development because we said porque pues they're gonna kill off the characters.
Yeah.
And then in Terrifier 2, he introduces this family who happens to have this daughter who happens to be like a fallen angel or some shit, and it just gives you little bits and pieces. Terrifier 3, the story is extending
more, yeah,
and that's genius because it makes you look for fourth. There's a cliffhanger, and
and he already confirmed like there's gonna be a fourth movie. Of course.
Oh, that's true. That's already been confirmed. That's true.
Yeah, he already confirmed a fourth movie, but that's one thing I like watching the third one. That like I realized, okay, like on the second, like okay, they're like All Hallows Eve or whatever, and they're like Terrifier 1, and then let's do Terrifier 2.
Yeah.
But I guess in Terrifier 2, or I don't know if you already had the idea, like, oh, if this movie goes good, I'm gonna do this or whatever. But I think he started saying like, or like he thought like after the first one, like, okay, this is good. Now let's do a story.
Yeah.
Let's do a story. And you get that little piece. And I was thinking about it, like, oh, I guess it's just a movie, like he just killed them like this random girls or whatever, and blah blah blah. And then the whole eating phase and the way it finished with the girl in the cuckoo house and the freaking head coming out or whatever. Right?
The cuckoo house, he says.
Third movie comes out and now has more story, more background story.
Yep.
Which now that I guess explains that you were saying the whole supernatural. It's not that he's supernatural. Well, now I guess he now is. But I guess they literally told you like, oh, he's a serial killer and a freaking demon wants to come over to the world. Yep. So he needs a fucking serial killer to kill people. For
he
needed
person a vessel.
Yeah.
A vessel.
To do shit up and yeah.
Like, they did play around with good versus evil in this one. Because porque like you saw it in Terrifier, you saw it in Terrifier 2, it started becoming more and more and more supernatural. 3, it's like he's
the supernatural.
Exactly. And they there's Satan. Satan is the girl. In fact,
Mhm.
Satan was the little pale girl in part 2. And there's a theory.
No.
Listen to this theory. The little pale girl, he's listening. the little pale girl in Terrifier 2 was pretty much the devil himself. He appeared to him, in the beginning of the movie, came out all throughout.
Mhm.
In the last part, if you remember Terrifier 2, the last part, when Art gets his head decapitated and he whispers whatever, and then she walks away, we never see her again. And then the end credits, what happens? That little demon girl possesses that chick. I can't remember her name right now.
Because that's what kind of like they mentioned, like, oh, you need to kill the girl or whatever.
Yeah.
Which they meant that. Like, and then the story continues and everything. That's kind of like when they explain that, like the devil or demon or whatever needs someone to do their dues or whatever for them to be able to come over to this world to use a body.
Yeah.
And basically that's kind of like the story, like, and that's what he does, like fucking makes Art kill everyone of the chick's family for her to just like, fuck it, I don't care, whatever, and for the demon to be able to possess her like a real body. I don't know why she couldn't possess like the one, but then again, she killed herself or whatever. I don't know, like the eated face, the girl with the eated face.
What part are you talking about right now?
So in the movie Terrifier 3, what part is it exactly? They're talking about the whole. I think she's talking with the brother, or like reading the little papelito.
Oh yeah, because
the letter that the dad
from
had, I think.
from Terrifier 2 to Terrifier 3, he studied demonology and I don't know what. He figured out again that Art needed the vessel to bring the devil into, or a demon or devil with him into this world for him to come back. That's how he explained it.
I'll say explain it. Well, I understand it different, but it was kind of like the devil needs someone, like someone evil or whatever, kind of like a serial killer. So that's kind of
it has to be somebody evil.
Like Art is originally a serial killer. In one point,
also
the demon
that girl turned psycho. That's why they chose her.
Yeah. Because that's why I'm saying, like, oh, maybe I don't know, maybe because she got crazy or whatever. That's why.
No, she went crazy after fucking Art ate her face.
I know, right?
And tried to kill her.
But like maybe that's why, like, but she got possessed. But I don't know, like the devil, the demon or whatever wanted to possess Yana.
Yeah.
Because Art didn't eat her face or something. It was kind of like it's all part of the plan. Like, I want this person kind of thing. Art, you need to kill people in order to point A, point B, and I want that body.
Yeah.
She's hot or whatever.
He was kind of like the opposite of the Joker. And I'm not just saying that because Terrifier threw completely outbeat Joker too. I'm saying in the sense that I'm talking, what's his name? The Joker from the Dark Knight.
Heath Ledger.
Heath Ledger Joker with that famous line where he goes to Two-Face, do I look like a guy with a plan? And Art the Clown literally
had no plan.
Well, he did or not, but he managed to come back from the dead because of her.
If we go to that,
it's
like
a little puzzle here and there.
If we go to that line from Heath Ledger Joker, that a lot of people are gonna get mad because you're hitting me, whatever.
Stop pissing people off.
That whole like, do I look like a person with a plan? Yes, you do. You plan the whole fucking thing. You plan
of course he lied.
He planned a fucking bank robbery.
Yeah.
He planned the fucking everyone mobsters to be working under him or whatever. Like he did a lot of fucking plans.
Yeah.
So
in other words, clowns are liars.
Yes. Maybe. I don't know.
Maybe not all of them.
Huh.
Ronald McDonald? No, he disappeared.
Actually, yes. I mean, yeah, since they started turning all the McDonald's gray and boring.
All that nasty shit that's coming out about McDonald's food or whatever. No, but
it's always been there, man. It's always been there.
It's always been there. But
anyways,
where do we leave off? We left off in the demonology, good versus evil, and there was just a lot of playing around with good versus evil in this one, especially when it came to the ending part. But again, ahead of ourselves. We started talking. We started from the beginning to the
end, to the middle, to the end, to the middle.
But we do get the main characters again. We get Lauren Rivera playing Sienna. I think I heard her name. Sienna. And the brother that we were mentioning, who has become secretly a demonologist because he was studying for something else in the movie, but like low key he was like studying demonology to understand art and why he was able to come back from the dead twice. Yeah.
I feel like with his character, I don't know if it was like, nah, let's get rid of him or whatever, like maybe having issues, actor director issues kind of thing. No, like with him, with the brother,
yeah,
it was like he just came out. Like at first I was like, hey, like what the fuck? Like, they're just gonna forget about him? Like they're not talking about him or whatever?
Like he didn't come out as soon.
Yeah, like he didn't come out.
Yeah,
like in the first 20-30 minutes.
That's true.
So like, and then they started mentioning him later on, and then he just came out a couple of times, and like, all like, oh, I have issues too, and all that, and then he fucking dies, right?
Yeah, I didn't like the way they killed him off.
No, maybe, I mean, that's the thing, because you don't see when they kill them off. I figure like de volada when the uncle calls, like, I'm waiting for you. Like as soon as he called him, like, that distorted voice. No, even before the voice, I was like, oh, he got caught again. And then it was the voice. I'm like, yeah, they're gonna fucking die. They're dead.
Oh, I like he got caught like he did in Terrifier too. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
that's true. And he's like the Daphne of the cast members. Daphne being the Scooby-Doo because she always got caught.
But I feel like I don't know. I feel like they could have done more with his character in the sense of like him and the sister went through the whole thing or whatever. At least kill him, but at least have him help for a little bit more.
Let us see it.
Yeah, let us see it. Or like maybe he's actually like helping the sister and like they fucking kill him, not just like.
But there has to be a reason why they didn't show, because usually whenever they do stuff like that, it's because budget, or he had others, projects to go to. I mean, or whatever.
It can be like the projects, the money, or the having issues with the director and all that. I don't know. I mean,
but they could have done a little bit more, a little bit more creative with it. I do agree with that.
Instead of just putting the head and like, oh, it's not her, and I don't know what, and like, oh yeah, like, I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, actually, that part got me because I was like, thirsty for something new? Welcome to the Booze and Chill channel, where every sip is, you can say, an adventure. From craft beers to cocktails that'll blow your mind, I've got the lowdown on the best drinks around. But if it's not just about the drinks, I also dive into movie trailer breakdowns, as well as music video breakdowns, and every now and again I do throw in some mouth-watering food reviews. So if you're ready to mix up your entertainment, hit that subscribe button and let's cheers to some good times. Now let's get back into today's podcast. And who the fuck's head is that? Up until she said, I'm like, oh right, the brother. Because I was waiting for the brother to pop out and help out. That's what I was. I was hoping they would do that.
I thought that maybe he escaped or like he left before.
Yeah,
Art got him and he got the uncle and everything. But then when he has the uncle like on the wall or whatever.
That was
the body.
Uncle?
Yeah, that was the uncle. Because he wasn't the brother. Because he wasn't like the brother was the buff as fuck.
No, I thought he just dragged the.
No,
I thought he dragged the little high school kid.
No, because the high school kid, like, he freaking chopped him off and everything.
Oh, that was the uncle. Yeah, you're right.
And then
the
head was in the Christmas tree. And I was like, nah, I bet the head is going to be the brother. But then it's like, oh, it's the girl. And I was like, oh, wait, I guess that's a twist. I was like, damn, that was fucked up.
Yeah.
But I was like, then where's the brother? Right?
Well, they got me.
And then, like, it was the brother. But, like, they could have done something. I don't know.
Yeah, that's like one of the little tiny things that I do think that they could have done. Well, again, been a little bit more creative about it, but whatever. The brother wasn't exactly like maybe. He's not like a crazy popular character. but he kind of did play
An important role.
important role, slight. Porque in Terrifier 2, he was just like, he's a little brother, he got captured or whatever. And 3, he studied demonology. He could have been very helpful with that knowledge, but
So that's
yeah,
the thing. Like, okay, then you're putting that he was like learning, studying all those things, but
yeah,
you only show him like 10 minutes, 5 minutes in all total, and then like,
yeah.
I mean, you could have,
That's like his screen time in total.
yeah, like kill him anyways, but make it worth it. I don't know, like you have fucking had him fight him like kicking Art and everything,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
getting his fucking foot
True.
almost chopped off and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. And on this one, he just like throws a tantrum and everything, like fucking throws everything in the dorm, and about to text the aunt like, oh, she's
about
getting
to have
worse.
a heart attack.
Yeah, and then he goes to sleep, wakes up, and like,
yeah, that's true. Yeah, I do agree for that. I do agree on that one. And again, we're all over the place. I know that, but so is
But if you've seen it,
this goddamn movie. Just kind of like fucks with your head.
yeah.
One particular scene I do want to bring up is the when he it starts off. No, it doesn't start off because it starts off with the opening scene, and then it goes it cuts back to prior time, and then
Like
we
5
see
years before.
Yes, 5 years before. And then we see him. Well, I'm sorry, not him, but we see the pretty much the last part of Terrifier 2.
Yeah,
that's where it starts leaving off.
Credit scene.
Yes.
Which that was fucking. Then again, it's still like why the demon girl took the head, so that's why it was like coming out from the stomach, because she transported the head into the other chick's stomach or something. I mean, is it the same head?
Yeah, bro, it's demons. They can do that shit, man.
I don't know. I never met one. I mean, anyways,
they can do that shit, man.
But yeah, it was fucking funny how the body just like got the cop's head or whatever.
Oh, that's right. He decapitated this black cop's head because he discovered Art's body into the Terrifier haunted house.
Yeah, in the basement.
In the basement, that's right. And it's he cut that dude's off, and he wore it temporarily just to see. That was pretty funny.
Just not funny. To see, but like to despistarla.
That was to see.
It was for people not to like be like, oh, that's a headless body. Like, what the fuck?
Well, yeah, that plays a huge part too.
I thought it was more because of that. Like,
yeah,
like for like, oh yeah, I'm playing it cool. I'm just a headless body with some random ass fucking head. No one's gonna notice anything.
Yeah,
which no one ever fucking noticed anything.
There's that one lady, but she didn't say anything.
I mean, but yeah, it was fucking funny. And I will not lie, there were like 3 scenes that actually like freaking like made me like jump.
Okay.
One of the scenes was that when at the beginning scene, the wrestler guy
Jericho.
Yeah, like like what the all freaking out at the door, whatever, because like she's sitting the other chick or whatever. And then he turns and he's looking at like just Art's body without the head, because like, right, like pinche headless fucking body just went like that in the hallway.
That was a creepy shot.
And when
that was a creepy
when
shot.
the crazy chick like wakes up or like whatever, like she just gets him like against the wall. Like I was like, fuck, like chinga madre, fucking got me.
Yeah, it does have some pretty classic jumps.
Like there were like 2 or 3 like random ass fucking scenes that are like oh fuck you.
Yeah, there's some classic jump scares in this one.
But it wasn't jump scare. You weren't just like
it made you jump. It made you jump.
Like I knew she was gonna do that. I knew something was gonna happen. We're like, well, fuck you. Like
Speaking of art, drinking coffee out of art, right there.
Well, not art is helping you drink coffee.
Oh yeah, right there. Bam. Good stuff. Good coffee. But yeah, that opening scene, not opening scene, but it starts off where Terrifier 2 left off in the end credit scenes, like this guy says, and they both leave the insane asylum, looking something like this, and it's a pretty horrifying sight. Like freaking Art's shit is just blood. It's not even white anymore. It's just blood. Also, he's bald as shit.
And the fucking ears are like Voldemort's nose.
And this shot was pretty hilarious because there's that one guy at the end of the train. He's dressed like Art the Clown. It's like, dude, I wanted to go for the blood too, but I was just like, I was worried about the mask. Like, can I take a picture of you guys? You guys look awesome.
You're like, yeah, and then boom, next scene, Art has a brand new clean costume.
Yes.
Like,
and that scene is pretty creepy. I don't think I have a photo. I couldn't find that picture, but they find this random ass house and they both stay in there.
But I don't think it's a random ass house. I think that's his house, like from the beginning and everything. That's where he does his shit.
Was it? I don't remember that.
He was going through like the whole like all things like, oh, I missed you, baby.
Oh, that's right. He had all his tools there. That's right. That's true.
Like
that's
all
true.
his tools, like he's freaking which now also fucking Art is a pinche what quantum mechanics or whatever your fucking scientific pinche.
He gets more creative with the kills.
Pinche mechanical guy. Like that dude can do like a fucking build a car like a fucking rocket now.
Like, yeah. You probably can if you wanted to.
He made the fucking liquid nitrogen all fucking bullshit there. And like, nah, mames, I can barely even fucking put the HDMI on my TV. Like, fuck, man. Like,
Art gets a little bit more creative with the killing. But they go to this let's call it Art's hideout, because that's kind of what it is.
I don't know if it was a mansion or like a abandoned like
it was a house. It was a house because
it was like freaking huge.
It was a big house or a building. No, it was a building.
But I'm saying,
those two workers come in and they're like, oh, you know the story about the murders. You can take it and trying to spook the other guy out.
Yeah, I don't know if it was like a hotel, like a hospital or something. Like they mentioned something
shit like that. And that building, or I'm just gonna call it the building. In that building, they both kind of lay low. And when I say they lay low, they stay there and they stay. What's her
really creepy way?
What's her face? Victoria, I think that's the murderer's name. She slices her veins the proper quote unquote way.
We're not gonna show it.
Yeah.
But yeah.
And she ends up looking like this. This is when she actually wakes the fuck up.
Dude, that was like 5 years of that.
Yeah, that was 5 years.
Like that tub was a bit cleaner than that.
It was, honestly.
Yeah, like it was. And then she like did her wrist stuff. And like they just show like her scene was like that. And then Art just fucking
she filled the tub. She filled it completely.
Oh yeah, but I mean they show you eventually, I guess, and like I mean it's been fucking 5 years.
5 years.
You know?
And the creepy one is Art is when he just sits on that rocking chair. He literally just sits there for 5 years.
It's funny because I was like, when he sits there and just like rocking, and the other chick is doing all these things, and he's just laughing or whatever. Which I just remember something else. I'm like, no, fuck you. Like he's not gonna be rocking that chair for fucking 5 years. Like he's like, what the fuck? He's just there, and then like he's cutting, like the chick's cutting his veins and everything, her veins. He's just like smiling, like whatever, and like, like yeah, like Art smile, and like he's happy or whatever. But you know, like the funny thing that I thought when they're getting him to the house, when they're just getting to the house from the asylum or whatever, she has the horn thing, whatever, and she's just fucking going at her, right? And then fucking Art is like,
he's just so annoyed.
Like, yeah,
he makes that.
Yeah, dude, I was like, even fucking Art is already fed up of a psycho bitch, like a pinche vieja tóxica, güey.
Why did I choose her?
Yeah, dude, like that was fucking funny. I'm like, oh, dude, like pinche tóxica, güey, no mames, ni el asesino te aguanta.
Oh my god, yeah, that's true. Right as soon as they get there, you do see again. There's a lot of funny moments with Art, and they toy around with that. There's a lot of Damien just fucked around with a little bit of everything in Terrifier 3. Like, as far as like the kills, the story, Art's little quirky, funny personality. It's good stuff. It's good
But it's
stuff.
funny because like that personality is when like he's fucking people up. Like,
Yeah.
like, because I love like it's so fucked up how like he chops someone's hands off or whatever. He just like oh, you're crying. Oh, I chop your hand off. Oh.
That's true.
Like, damn, like he never fucking talks, but I imagine he's saying all that, like all that,
Yeah.
like, ooh, I chop your hand off. Oh, okay.
He's a very lovable slasher. This one. He's a very lovable.
Yeah.
And that same building, going back to that, 5 years later, they both wake up. These two workers are like investigating the place, and they're like they're gonna do some sort of work on there. She wakes up. I already showed this, but this is when she wakes up. And as soon as she wakes up, the second she wakes up, Art wakes up and just starts going to town on one of the workers. He body slams the fucking guy, and I think he even hammers him.
Throws him to the fucking wall.
Yeah, and then those 5 years just like fully got like superhuman strength after that. And then he finishes him off with a razor blade, a box cutter.
Oh, that was fucking my mom. Fucking paints his hand on the fucking floor with the nail and like just and then the fucked up scene, like, okay, like, have you ever seen the Human Centipede movies?
Yes, I have.
Okay, have you seen all of them? Like, I think they're like 3 or 4.
There's 2, no?
It's either 3 or 4. I can't remember, but the second one is the one I'm talking about. Okay. Because I'm pretty sure that he got that from the movie, from the Human Centipede, which, since I'm not a woman, I'm not getting that up, but I will be like, because, you know, how like Art is killing the guy.
Yeah.
And the chick just fucking going at it with the, like, she just fucking, like, she uses that, go back to the fucking picture of her. Go back to the picture. Okay. So right there, you see it in her hand, like right.
That's the same knife she used to slice her veins.
Yeah, like there was a piece of glass, a mirror, right? So she just freaking building the shit out of it with that. Like she's using that as a dildo, right?
Yeah. Art is killing that guy we just mentioned. She's fornicating herself with that same piece of glass, looking at Art killing him. And it's funny because once she's done killing her, the guy, he just like,
like shame on you.
She finishes not in a way that you think. It's blood. It's not what you think it is.
That's a bloody hell.
Bloody hell.
But, like, and the Human Centipede in the second one, I think is the second one. They talk kind of like there's a scene that about like self-mutilation or whatever. And the guy is basically like watching the first Human Centipede movie, and he gets turned on by watching the movie.
Oh yeah,
so he gets sandpaper, and then he starts to like jack off with the sandpaper.
Yeah,
I'm like, oh, okay, I'm a guy, so I'm like, oh, fucking fucked up, and I'm like, I mean, that's fucked up too, but I don't know why, like, what would I feel? But I'm pretty sure I fucked up, like,
yeah. I don't recommend anybody do that. That's why you use lotion.
Yeah. And maybe not sandpaper.
Yeah.
Unless it's like that really like shitty brand toilet paper, I guess.
Then it starts to feel like sandpaper.
Yeah. You don't want to do that.
Oh my God. Like I said, there's a little bit of everything from bloody fornicating to everything. Like this movie has just a little bit of everything. I guess we can skip fast forward to the part where he meets the Santa Claus, which, by the way, that is one of the only things that this movie really missed out for me.
And the Santa Claus part?
The fact that, because I've been saying it ever since the teaser came out, what I wanted to see in this movie was Art the Clown kill the actual Santa Claus, not a mall Santa, the actual Santa Claus.
Or it wasn't a mall Santa. Talking about mall Santa.
It wasn't mall Santa.
I was gonna like I kind of like I think I knew he was gonna do that at the mall.
Well, Well, yeah,
Like,
or maybe I don't know. Yeah,
like
we just discussed clowns are just liars and they always have
yeah.
a plan.
I mean, I knew like he wasn't gonna do something nice, but I did thought about it. I'm like, nah, no mames. I'm like, I don't think he's gonna do that because I mean, it's the mall. She usually doesn't do that. And like, hala, yeah, that's what I'm telling you, pinche vato. He's a freaking scientist or whatever.
He pulled off a Joker with the hospital.
Yeah. Yeah.
Except it was with children,
Yeah.
which
Yeah.
he
That's
actually
fucked
got me by surprise. I thought we went a little fast forward. So he meets the mall Santa at a bar.
No, he
and
meets a guy. There was a guy dressed up as Santa Claus. I don't think he was
that's what I'm saying. He was a
yeah.
mall Santa.
It was small Santa because I
And
think he was
which-
just like dressed up. So, like,
which again,
Christmas or
that's
whatever.
still like the only thing that got to me. And I brought this up, and people and my wife and everybody's like, but why would the real Santa be there? And I'm just like, you do know that art is a demon. Why wouldn't there be a real Santa Claus? It just makes sense.
Because
It makes sense.
I don't know.
That's the only thing that got to me. But whatever. It's just a little small
Budget?
thing.
Budget. I don't know.
They got a mall Santa.
It's not the same as like trying to get an actual freaking Santa. And then, I mean, he doesn't use CGI. He's just not gonna make freaking reindeers fly with CGI
Oh, yeah.
or like,
Well, yeah.
you know, like
Yeah, that probably would have to have been done. You're right.
yeah. I mean, the other dude only got like 5 minutes screen time.
Well, whatever. So yeah, they meet the mall Santa at the bar, and he's being pretty. It's adorable how he meets him.
Just
It's adorable.
and like he
dude.
sees like there's a freaking like Santa thing on the walls, like pointing at the Santa's like,
And
yes,
pointing-
yeah, that's
pointing
me,
at
that's
him.
me, that's me, like all fucking excited and everything.
Oh, guilty as charged.
Yeah. And they're like, oh, cool, like no, I get them all the time. They wanna live the whole experience and
See.
everything. Like,
they looked at Art as he walked in the bar, like, oh, this kind of retard or whatever. And the
but
mall
the Santa,
Santa
he was
like,
actually being like
Yeah,
pretty
he was-
cool. Like,
yeah, he was being chill about it, and he's like, no, like, I'm as long as I'm in this costume, everybody gets to experience.
yeah,
And he does, and he sits on his lap and everything, and then
Dude.
he becomes Art in a split second by pissing.
no,
On
not
him.
yet, not yet.
Not yet.
It was
What
for
did
the
I miss?
shots.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
They take shots.
That's right. I missed that part.
And then they take the shot or whatever, in which was fucked up because then like the bar owner was like, this fucking guy, like, oh, do you have any ID? Pinche Art turns to the back, takes out a freaking
Some random-
a wallet, and it was one of the workers, I think, at the
From the
house,
from
yeah.
the building, whatever.
From the building, yeah.
Yeah.
The one that the chick killed, and
Yeah.
like he just throws them the thing like, oh, so your name is like,
David, some bullshit
see, like so
like that.
freaking, yeah, and also because
Some
the
white
worker,
guy name.
yeah, but the worker wasn't a white guy.
Was he? Oh, whatever.
Yeah, but say like, are you sure like your name is Ernesto Fernandez? Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like, like,
not,
okay,
not,
whatever.
Not even like the same physique and
exactly,
face.
yeah, exactly. And then like, oh, whatever, it's Christmas Santa. And so they get the shots, right? And then
Yeah.
they drink the shots. And there's a thing, Art was sitting on the Santa guy's lap.
Yeah, as all this was happening.
Yeah, all this is happening. Yeah, he's sitting on his lap, and when they take the shot, and they all take it, and then freaking Art just turns to the Santa guy and just fucking spits the whole thing. He doesn't like it, like or whatever.
He spits the tequila shot, I think it was, right on his face.
And then they get all pissed off and like, hey, that's not fucking cool. Like, I'd be nice with you and everything.
Yeah.
And that's where the whole fucking thing happens.
Yeah, he gives off his Art smile
then
and
pisses.
just pisses on his
Yeah,
lap.
because they get like, what the fuck? And are just like, and it starts pissing. And that's all fucking Art breaks loose, I guess, instead of saying hell.
Yeah. And then after that, he gets shoved by the bar. No, he gets shoved by the Santa Claus. And then the bartender owner, or the bar owner, sorry, starts, calming these two dudes down. And then he's like telling Santa Claus, chill the fuck out. Like, what do you want me to do? Kick his ass out, blah, 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 whatever. He turns around to do that. fucking, and while all this is happening, Art is over here in his bag. Boom, boom, shoots the motherfucker right in the head. The bar owner.
That was his serial killer persona, just fucking like.
Yeah. And
But I don't know
that
if you
was
noticed.
quick.
I don't know if you noticed that the bar owner and the other guy are trying, like, they're all carrying Art's bag just to like throw it at him, and they can and be charged just like.
That's true. They had trouble carrying it.
Mm-hmm.
That's true, dude. Oh man, that's true. And so that's where we get the Santa Claus kill or the mall Santa kill.
That's pretty.
Yeah, we get to see this guy get we mentioned the what was it, the nitrogen?
The liquid nitrogen, and like it turns it into like fucking vapor.
Yeah,
thing, whatever.
he experiments on that. Here he uses that and experiments on the Santa.
It's a fucking chemist.
it.
I mean, no me chinga.
And it's kind of ironic because Santa, snow, ice. It was it's fitting. It's fitting.
Pun intended.
Pun intended.
I kind of feel like, yeah, that was a waste. That was a waste of a good kill with the. I mean,
it's fitting.
He could have done something better
and
with
then
it.
he went artsy with it at the end. He went artsy with it. Doo-doo. Oh wait, that deserves one of these. Yeah.
Wait.
One more time. He went artsy with it. Thank you. Yeah. And by that I mean, well, he sprayed the Santa with the liquid nitrogen.
Oh, but froze like he tied him off.
That's right. He tied him up.
He had tied him up. He put his clothes on and everything. So the Santa guy is just like on his boxers and on like the shirt, like just all tied up on the chair.
Yeah, and that's where he sprays him. He starts with a foot, and then he starts with a hand, and he finishes off on the face. And not only that, but he hammers the frozen body parts and shatter like fucking glass. And you see all the insides. The last part, which is the face, and he's still awake for all this.
Like, yeah. And it just like fucking hits him like on one side, and like the other eye, it's just like oh.
Ends up looking like fucking Two-Face.
Al chile, dude. And then it's funny because one thing we forgot to mention is that when he's meeting the Santa and like all excited and everything, he pulls his beard. And the Santa's like, oh no, like that's real because you cannot be a real Santa if you don't have a real beard.
And Art took that to heart.
He took it to heart. Because that's why he fucking froze his face.
Yeah. He oh shit, my bad. He froze his face. And yeah, he freezes his face, smashes half of it, and then continues to rip the beard off of his face to put on his face. And then he went artsy, like I said, because there's like a snowman right next to where they are. He grabs the nose and just boom, stabs it right on his nose. And that's how he leaves him.
To be.
Yeah. Hey, better than him aiming lower.
Now that scene didn't affect me that much as the
shower
too. Yeah, the shower scene.
Yeah.
When he
again, we're getting ahead of ourselves, but it connects.
We'll get there eventually.
We will get there.
Don't worry. I don't think y'all too eager about it. But if you've seen it, pues yeah, I mean, you know what we're all talking about.
Yeah.
And then
he
finally has the Santa Claus suit and everything. I will not lie. I was hoping for him to like wear the suit throughout the whole movie because kind of made sense.
Well, I mean, he had to get the suit somehow.
Madre.
Well, anyways, so he finally gets the suit
and the
beard, both like the actual guy's beard, and he heads over to the mall. To the mall, and that's where we see all this is happening. The main character, what's her face, Sienna, she herself is leaving a psychiatric place, picked up by her uncle. She's getting settled in, trying to be normal, living a normal life. And so all that's happening, and then it's Christmas time, right? So everyone's doing the Christmas thing. Her and her little cousin that goes by, I have her name here,
but the name is not there. That's the
Well,
But it's
the
not, yeah.
actor's name is how do you pronounce that?
Antonella
Antonella
Rose.
Rose. Her character name is not there for some reason. We can't remember her name. But her little cousin, they go Christmas
Gabby?
shopping. Gabby. That was
Yeah.
that was Gabby. So her and Gabby are Christmas shopping, and then that's where she sees this vision walking past by the store while they're Christmas shopping.
But then she starts hearing like this loud ass fucking music noise and everything.
Yeah, because again, it plays around a lot with the supernatural. So stuff happens apparently when
Like she could feel it kind of thing.
No, it's like it's the horror movie when it comes to evil. The closer they get, shit starts to kind of happen.
Oh yeah, but it was like she
flicker.
was noticing all that. Not everyone didn't know.
You
the
shit
whole
your
fucking...
pants. Something happens.
Hopefully, that never happens. That's how I always poop before I leave the house.
a little advice.
Yeah,
from Alonso.
Make sure y'all do that. Poop before leaving.
Oh my god. And so yeah, she sees that, and she's like, again, keep in mind, she's on medication. I don't know how many medications. She was already having visions in Terrifier 2 because she had she's a little.
Like she got pretty fucked up. I mean, come on, like
yeah,
like a lot of shit fucking happened.
Yeah.
Right.
And so she sees that. She sees Art, not his face because he's wearing a mask at this point. So she's not 100% sure, but she can feel something. Yeah. And that's where she kind of like looks for her brother, and that's where we talked about it already. How he's been studying stuff, and he himself is trying to live a normal life in college and stuff like that. And while they're doing their thing, fucking Art over here decides to take over this other mall Santa who goes
on a break.
who goes on break, and he kind of walks right in and just presents himself like he fucking owns the goddamn place. And it's funny, and it kind of questions the parents that are in line. All of them on their phones.
Yeah, I mean, that's society, man. That's society. Everyone's on their fucking phone. I mean, I'm on my phone too, but
I know, dude. Like, if you see something like that, you're gonna like, you know what I mean? You're gonna do that double take.
Yeah. Like, okay. Hey, para Facebook primero.
Yeah.
Sophie. Okay. Hey, mija, come over here.
Exactly.
Don't go with the stranger random ass looking fucking Santa Claus.
Yeah.
I mean,
you should
know better. Huh? I shown you a lot of TikToks.
Yeah.
Teaching kids how to like behave. Okay. Danger stranger. Remember?
I think it was stranger danger.
El mismo pedo. It's from TikTok. You need to say it backwards because of the whole freaking thing, you know, like.
Yeah, no. So you could get to them.
Yeah, I never did it.
Right. No, but yeah, so he takes over that Santa, and then he's actually a pretty big hit, like instantly.
Like it's funny because deep down, like I knew he was gonna fuck shit up, but it doesn't seem like he was going to. But then I thought he was gonna fuck shit up in the sense of like giving kids like random ass fucking shit.
That's what I thought too.
And then
but he ends up giving them toys. But then again, this is where he gets me. He's giving toys away, and I'm thinking like, no, those toys are like poisoned or something.
Yeah, I was thinking
they're gonna hurt themselves.
First, I'm like, he got those toys from that first scene from the house, from like the family he kills.
Oh yeah,
like that's me thinking that like he got all those toys from there.
Yeah,
right. But then I'm like, no, those fucking toys will have like poison pinches, and like the kids are gonna start crying like right now with the freaking holding a teddy bear and like freaking knives coming out from their hands or whatever. Like,
yeah, kind of what we see in Terrifier 2 in that vision, in that dream, where that kid's eating cereal and the cereal ends up having like roaches and broken glass, kind of like that. And
like
then
some fucking shit with the toys.
Yeah, with that twist.
Yeah,
but there was a twist though, because you after seeing Terrifier 2, that's what you're thinking, like, oh, those kids are gonna get like I don't know, cutting their hands, something.
Yeah.
And then he fucks you over because
Nothing happens.
no, well, yeah, nothing happens. But as the people come back from their break, some dude dressed as the elf with security there, and he's pointing at the guy. He's telling the security,
Like, it's not our Santa.
That's
Yeah.
not our Santa. Security doing his job, telling the kids to fuck off, like, hey, get the fuck away, whatever. Don't get near him.
But he's like,
yeah, like, I'm Santa, bitch.
yeah, he's like Santa or whatever. Like, he's sitting down like,
and then so security does his job, pushes him out, and just like, you know, throws him off. And he's still standing there, and he's pointing and laughing. And at this point, you're like, oh, okay, here it comes.
yeah, no, but it's funny because like me, I was thinking like, because first kind of like that, I'm thinking like, oh, maybe he like start like his bag, like he wants his bag or something.
I thought that too, like, oh, my bag, give me my shit bag.
Like, oh, shit's gonna come out, like fucking hands, finger, like bullshit is gonna come out, right? Like,
yeah, like it was gonna cause a scene. Everyone's gonna leave.
Yeah, exactly. Because I was like, he's not gonna kill people like right in the open like that.
See, we think alike. And also because that's what Terrifier 1 and 2 made us think. And then bam.
And then bam. And it was pretty like, it started to get pretty obvious when the kid gets
that one box.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just get the box and you're just putting like you're showing the kid and like he hasn't opened it yet. I'm like, no, boom, like shit's gonna blow.
Yep. And that's exactly what happened. Like
fuck, dude. Like,
and then
he just like,
and then they actually show the body parts
of like
in
people
the fire
and everything. Cause
I think we saw the kid that got blew up.
Like, I think with like
organs
like the
and shit.
intestine, yeah, the organs, and like the little girl, the first girl that got the muñeca, the doll, like the body was like burned or whatever, and like everything.
Yeah,
that was fucking crazy.
It's kind of what we got in which was it in Hallow's Eve, because in the last part of Hallow's Eve, he kills the two kids, and he leaves their decapitated heads on the bed. This one was just like that times 10.
It's kind of like, I already know that he's gonna kill. Like, if there's a scene where Art is in a room or feet away from a human being, regardless of age, sex, gender, whatever fucking thing, he's gonna fuck him up.
Yeah,
like he's gonna fuck him up. So
yeah, he does not discriminate.
But I just thought that nothing was gonna happen because it was the mall, you know, like,
yeah,
and they were like boom.
it's too public.
Yeah. Like, I think
he's got to be smart in that, but he don't give a fuck though. That's what we learned.
I mean, that happened. Oh no, because then after that, that's when like the sister's talking to the brother, and they're talking about the whole thing, and the demon needs a vessel or whatever, like something evil, a serial killer. So it's kind of like, like he knows how to do shit because that's not his first rodeo kind of thing. Like, yeah.
Well, I mean, he is a demon, so
no, he's not a demon.
Well, technically he is. I mean,
I guess now he is, but
or so they're saying that at the ending.
I mean, it's Chucky. Do you think Chucky is a demon, or he's just a serial killer guy, soul trapped
in that sense, he's just the serial killer that just travels to hell and back when he just has
I want to say that in this case, it's a serial killer that was given power from
hell
by a hell to do what needs to be done for the demon to be able to come over to this world.
That's another way to look at it, también, actually.
That's what I understood.
I think he was just a demon since the beginning, because in Hallow's Eve, he killed and brought it to the devil. And the only way for that to work out is, well, for him to be a demon or a devil.
Or maybe
or
like
something along those lines.
And then again, we don't know how far off he started like creating that character. Like, we don't know if he had the art idea since All Hallows Eve, or not, you know, like, because maybe you can even like phrase it in the sense of like, on All Hallows Eve, he's still human, he's a serial killer, and that's why he would inject people, take him to like the actual like ritual people, like the satanic or whatever you want to call it, and that's like how he became like a demon agent thing,
the
whatever.
art that we love and know today.
Yeah, sure.
There's I mean, there's a couple of ways to go about it. The only way to find out is to have Damien Leon himself on here.
Yeah.
So
Damien
Damien Leon, if you are watching this, hit me up, bro. We need to chat. We need to I want full on details. 3 ways.
No
Three-way.
shirts.
No shirts.
Everything off. That's the foreign speech, right? Like every they doesn't mean like everything off, right?
Yeah.
Like, we're talking about like the whole interview, right?
Yeah, the interview. Yeah.
Well, you can also do it the other way.
Yeah,
That's
we can also we can have fun like that too.
Fuck yeah.
Oh my god! But where were we? Oh, the mall scene, which is brutal because again he finishes off literally with a bang.
Honestly, he looked so fucking epic. I was disappointed when they took out the costume off.
When does it take the costume off again?
Can't remember. No, I think he had it throughout the whole. Yeah, I think he had it right.
Yeah, he had it throughout.
Like even at the house, right? Yeah, because we were in the hat and okay, no, never mind.
No, yeah. He had it throughout the entire time.
I got a little traumatized, maybe that's why.
And then what happens right after the mall scene? It was
the mall scene. The sister goes talk to the brother, and then the chick, the Weta, she's like, "Oh, so
that's
you're the
right.
sister." Blah 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 blah. She's like,
right. Yeah, we get a podcaster, which is the blonde that we're mentioning, and she's like, at first she kind of gets all over the brother's business, being like, oh, just a few minutes, it'll be honor to interview you and talk about those horrible moments of your fucking life. And the friend, which is like your stereotypical douchebag, even he was like, hey, like chill, dude, like he doesn't want to talk about that.
In like different scenes, like in that scene, because that was in their dorm. Yeah, like he gets there or whatever, and like he's making out with the chick, like the douche friend is making out with because they're roommates.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
like chick, it's you and this and that. It's like, hey, like no.
It's like,
yeah. And then in the scene when the sister's talking to the brother because she went to the school, she went to the university.
Yeah,
the friend shows up like, oh, you're talking to a chick or whatever. It's like, oh, my sister. Like, oh, no. And then the blonde chick is like, oh, that's her. He's like
the famous Annie.
He's like, oh shit, let me leave. Let me take her away.
Yeah.
And she noticed, and he's like, fuck. Like he was like, I'm not dude. Like, like don't do that shit.
For a character like that to actually, stop and think like, okay, this is fucked up. Like this,
he didn't deserve it.
There's a line. And you are just no.
Because even like when they're getting ready for the party and everything, she's like talking all this, like, dude, like that's not something someone's just gonna like get over it. Like, like that was fuck this. And she's like, oh, do you think I overdid it or whatever? It's like, yeah.
I think she goes, how do you cope with it? And that's where she just loses it.
Yeah.
How do I cope with it? And then she just goes off on her.
Yeah, like. I see dead people and all this and yada yada because she.
Oh, that's right. We there's a little tiny detail as to when she gets picked up by her uncle and she's trying to live a normal life. She's seeing her dead friend
while they're having dinner,
and she's like just like telling her that's her fault that I'm dead. The least you can do is pass the goddamn rice.
I know, but I'm like, no, bitch, you're fucking LSD here without her knowing.
Yeah. For Terrifier 2, who haven't seen it, she the friend
put a Molly on her drink.
Yeah, she drugged her to make her feel better because she wasn't, feeling right for good reasons, right? But still, like
she was on medication.
Yes.
I mean,
so yeah, there's little details like that, but again, there's a lot of shit going on in this movie.
I still believe that the friend, like the roommate, didn't deserve it because he was. I guess he was a fucking douchebag, but not with him. You know what I mean? Like, because it was like, no, dude, like that was fucked up. Like you cannot say those things, and like why and blah blah blah. Like you were overboard and like kind of like maybe he was thick with the brother or whatever, but not really.
I think he even mentions it like, I treat him like a brother. And he turns around, you treat me like shit.
Yeah. But then like you see those couple of scenes that he's actually like, I do like that's fucked up. Like,
He's
don't do that.
he's actually human.
Yeah, he has a soul and like heart.
Yeah, and leave it to the blonde to
Yeah.
kind of like fuck everything up.
I mean, she was
In a
hot,
horror
though,
movie,
but-
stereotypical.
Yeah, I do like she fucked, and it's funny because then we get that scene that honestly I didn't think we are gonna get it in any of these movies.
Which one?
Don't have sex in a scary movie.
Oh, that's right. We get the very first sex scene. Also, that's a first for a Terrifier
Yeah.
movie. I mean,
Uh-huh.
so that's the first. That's
I
true.
thi-
That's true.
I didn't think we were gonna have that rule.
Well, like I said, a little bit of everything.
It was
A little bit of everything.
It was good. Still, I don't think the douchebag roomie deserved it because I don't think he was really a douchebag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, but she got what she wanted. She got what she wanted.
Oh, she did.
Yeah.
That was fucked up. Dude. Like he fucked her up bad. Like, well, not as bad as the chick from like the second.
yeah.
Let's the one from the second movie from
By far this top one.
Like, that's the most fucked up kill ever, dude. Like all the other fucking kills that he's done in Terrifier, it was a good movie. Like, yes, all the kills were like, pues yes, makes sense and everything.
Yeah.
But like a gory fucking kill scene, like Terrifier 2,
Yeah.
has
No.
not topped
Has
that
not topped
fucking
it.
scene. In my opinion, no.
There you go. I'll actually have a picture of him with the chainsaw. This is the shower scene. This is we get the very first sex scene in Terrifier, and R just completely cock blocks this shower scene with a chainsaw, which I'm trying to remember if there is another horror movie where it gets cock blocked by a chainsaw. I'm thinking, come on, like Texas Chainsaw Massacre. That's like the one.
Yeah,
guy.
no, but it's not like cock blocking because I mean the movie is called Texas Chainsaw.
Yeah, but I'm trying
Massacre,
to remember
yeah.
if there was a sex scene where he cock blocked him with the chainsaw. I can't remember.
I mean, if you think about it, there's not really like scenes that he cocks block people while they're doing it. It's usually kind of like they
So
finish doing it
this would be the first then.
while they're like
I
during
think,
the
I don't
act.
know.
Yeah, because I think it's usually like they do it and then they finish or whatever. Cigarrito and this and that, and like
Cigarillo.
un cigarrillo. Tiene un cigarrillo que me acaba de aventar un fajín.
So if leave it in the comment section, guys, if you know about any kill scene from any horror movie where there's cock
Sexy.
blocking with a chainsaw, because I think that this one just kind of like this one
At first?
topped it any cock block killing scene,
Yeah.
honestly, porque
Yeah.
like that chainsaw scene was brutal. Like we were saying, we were talking about the guy and the girl being the podcaster trying to get an interview with the brother. Let me get the names real quick again. With Sienna and Jonathan, the brother and the sister, the main characters. She's trying to get the interview with them. It doesn't go very well because how we said, because she kind of lost it. This guy, she kind of lost it because you don't really deal with shit like that, right? Reality check, right?
like, like, how the fuck did she
Exactly.
like how the fuck did they let her out? And how the fuck did the brother
They let her
was
out because
never-
they gave her the
was never
medication.
in? You know, like,
Yeah, that's true. He was more chill about it. Maybe.
I don't fucking know, dude. Like, I don't think I'll be chill or anything. I'll be like, a la vera.
No shit.
Oh, like, there's a movie. ¿Cómo se llamaba? The Babysitter. I can't remember. It was like back in 2008 or something. Basically, it's a movie.
I think I know what you're talking about.
That's a chick, like she's babysitting someone or whatever.
Yeah.
And a guy breaks into the house trying to kill her. Blah, 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 blah.
And it becomes like this cult ritual thing.
I can't remember, but plot twist is basically the girl ends up being like traumatized. And like she said, like the end scene is that she's at a cuckoo house, like all fucking tied up because she just can't get out of like that loop.
Okay, no, I'm thinking something else. The one I saw was a little bit more twisted. There's no one goes to a mental hospital because everyone's just
Yeah, no,
nuts.
like it ends that she got like so fucked up, like because the guy didn't kill her or anything. Just I get just went in and like fucked up with her.
Yeah,
But like she got so like fucking traumatized that like she's just thinking she's like reliving the whole fucking thing over and over and over.
crazy.
Yeah.
But where was I going with? Oh, yeah, that's right.
Cock scene.
So the blonde's trying the blonde's trying to get the interviews, and then it doesn't work out. So what she tries to do, this is her last attempt. She tries to convince the boyfriend to convince the brother.
To get the interview thing, whatever.
Yeah, and she tries to do that by seducing him, which ends
It
up
worked.
yeah, it ends up leading to that sex scene, which again is by far the most brutal cock blocking sex scene I've
Which is in
seen.
the part that we're talking about earlier.
Yeah.
Like Art was just going to the university to go get the kid, like the brother.
Yeah,
But I guess as he's walking through the hallway,
he stumbles upon the conversation.
Because they were talking about him or whatever. And he's like, and okay. And that's the whole like, you sounds like you want to fuck him or whatever. It's like, I don't want to fuck him. And I was like, I don't want to fuck you either. Right?
Just Art being Art. He's hearing the conversation that the blonde's having with the boyfriend, her trying to convince him to get the brother in the podcast, and Art just being a little chismoso that he is, just listening into
Maybe
everything.
He's Mexican.
Maybe.
I mean, it can be Arturo. But it's too long to like write with blood.
Arturito. Terrifico.
Terrorizador.
But yeah, he's listening in on it, which is why he knows exactly where he's leading to, again, to that sex scene. And the sex scene, bro, brutal. Do you want to tell the details? Because I think I even started off with that question.
Then it's funny. It's funny because like it starts off like, okay, they're in the locker rooms, I guess, and they're in the showers.
Yeah.
So the showers, like individual showers, maybe like a, I don't know, like a 4x4 kind of thing, but with like a mirror on like a glass door.
Yeah.
And I think if I remember correctly,
can see stuff.
If I remember correctly, like Art like walks in or whatever, it's just kind of like listen at them like they're going at her or whatever.
Oh no. He's taking a piss in the urinal.
Oh yeah, he's taking a piss. He does the leg thing, right? He turns, goes, and kind of like, oh, they're there, right?
Yeah.
Turns around, goes back to his handy dandy fucking, I don't know what
hefty
brand.
bag.
Hefty. That's not hefty. I like
that ain't no fucking hefty.
Healthy.
Ándale. Copyright.
And then yeah, pues he gets the fucking chainsaw, right? And then he stands like next to the door or whatever. He's like,
he's just cranking, dude.
And that's where the chick noticed, kind of like, they're like, and they're like, what the fuck? And they just fucking are like,
breaks through the fucking glass door like butter.
Yeah, like and he just swings the fucking chainsaw and cuts the guy's fucking hand off.
He gets fingers first.
Oh, fingers first, and then the hand.
And he starts trying to fight
then he
does a pretty good job.
Oh, the fucking leg was fucked up, dude. Like,
yeah,
when he does the leg.
Yeah,
because
first it was the fingers and there was like this much of the hand. And then that's where he gets the leg.
No, and then he also got him, like,
that's right.
Also get the arm.
Yeah, the arm.
And then he does the leg and kind of tries to like move away, like run away or whatever, like to like fucking drag himself, right? And she's just like, and as that's where he starts going at her.
Yep.
Boom, boom, like started like fucking like chopping her with a fucking chainsaw, like bah, like fucking
slice her right in the gut,
face like fucking like.
I'm surprised he didn't do what he did in Terrifier 1 to her.
What?
From the vagina down. Like in this case, it would be down up.
No, because he was giving her what she wanted.
He needed the face to stay intact.
Yeah, like she wanted to know what it felt like to be attacked by the guy, to look at him
into his eyes and everything.
So that's why he did it like that.
Yeah.
And the other guy just fucking like trying to like leave and everything, like on the fucking floor, pinche leg. And fucking Art just grabs his leg, like half,
pulls it out like a fucking turkey leg.
Yep. Goes back to the chick, does the whole fucking thing or whatever. Yep. And then the chick's just kind of like, no fucking face, like half face or whatever.
Yeah.
The and everything. And then that was like the most fucking art thing. Like he goes down and everything. He kneels down, is looking at her. Takes his like because he was wearing sunglasses.
Check this out. Check this out. That's the face.
That's the face.
That's the face that he gives her.
Because well, do the other picture. The one, two, that one. Because he was wearing that. Like
yeah, he was wearing that throughout the entire time. He was just going to town on them.
So he squats down,
and that's where
takes his glasses off
and reveals his tiny, creepy, fucking pupil-y eyes.
And then the girl just kind of like looks at him like,
yep. And she took her last breath.
And then this motherfucker, puts the sunglasses on her.
The little art touch.
Yeah, stands up. It was pretty artistic. Then he stands up, gets the chainsaw, and that was fucking funny. Maybe that's why I didn't get like affected by the ball part, because
you didn't get that traumatized.
So the guy's like still kind of like trying to fucking crawl away, right?
Yeah.
Fucking Art just pinche chainsaw his butt cheeks. Like right in the crack.
He made them cheeks clap, as they say.
Yeah. Like right in the crack.
And by clap, I mean like
between the fucking chainsaw and pinche chainsaw right there, like right. And I went off like fuck. Like
I think everyone felt that one.
Like shit. Like and then he goes. Like he does it, and he just fucking he like, turns him fucking
I've never
around.
Felt so many assholes clench,
dude.
In such a theater
for fucking real, dude. Then he turns him around, and he goes for the balls and everything. He starts doing like the whole cut him in half.
Yeah.
Which after the whole having the freaking chains up your butt and everything a bunch of times, I was like.
Would he feel that which, by the way, you see the testicles just dick and testicles all over the place in that chainsaw, and it, like he says, would he even feel that at that point?
Yeah, because at that point, like I'm pretty sure like he was already dead. Yeah. But I mean, no,
he was still screaming.
Yeah, because I mean, of course, he has to fucking keep on screaming, right? But compared to the dick stabbing from Terrifier 2. Now that one, because it wasn't just dick stabbing, dude. Yeah. Like he stabbed the shit out of that dick, and then he pulled it off.
Yeah,
and the guy was still alive, so he fucking bleeds to death with no penis, right?
Yeah, and you're right. That one was probably more brutal.
Like, and then it just like, and that was about it. Yeah,
because the chainsaw's faster.
Yeah,
and two, it's just like. Chop, 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 chop.
And if you think about it, since he was already like chopping off his butt like a bunch of times,
ripping him a new one.
Yeah, he had already fucking like done something there.
It went through.
Yeah,
already got something on the way and through to the back door.
Pretty much.
But goddamn,
that was fucked up. Like,
that scene, like I think that one topped 2 a little bit.
Well, me more in the sense of like with the girl, like the whole thing, like you wanted this.
Yeah, that was intense.
Because if they hadn't been talking about it, dude, like he wouldn't have killed them. Because he only killed them because she wanted the experience. She wanted to know what it was like.
Which is why always be careful what you ask for, what you wish for real. That's what that movie taught me.
Yeah,
careful what you wish for.
Which I mean, I wish for a lot of things. I guess.
But so yeah, after he brutally and intensely killed the blonde, the podcaster, and just gave the boyfriend a vasectomy, a really fucked up vasectomy. So after that, he chops him up into little pieces, and obviously blood all over the place. And I actually have a picture here, and he does what people do when it's snowing in Christmas, and he makes a fucking snow angel in his blood.
And it was funny because first they show you like all the blood just there,
Yeah,
and you just like kind of like proud or whatever, like, oh, I did all this. And like, I think I might do something because I'm
Yeah.
me. And then he sits down and I'm like, he better fucking do it.
yeah.
Like, I was already thinking he better
So
fucking
you
do that.
knew he was gonna do it. Oh, obviously, porque they showed it in one of the teasers. So yeah.
Well, I hadn't seen any teaser or
No?
anything. Nope.
Okay, so but you saw it coming.
I said coming
kind of.
because I mean, yeah, I guess like the only teaser thing that I ever seen was like whatever posters that you posted, and that's it.
The ones I posted.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I usually don't watch trailers
Really?
because to me it's too much porter and I already like can't tell like the whole movie. So that's why.
Well, I can get that. I understand that. Yeah. Okay.
So yeah, when I see that like all the freaking charco and like just looking like, hey, like sits down, like he better fucking do it. He better, because it's fucking Christmas.
Yeah.
And that's art. Like, like it would not be art if he doesn't do a fucking bloody snow angel.
Yeah. And
I made a funny right there.
And I don't have any more pictures after that because they did not release a lot for this movie. I mean they weren't going to either. It's only been a few days. So that happens, and pretty much after that the final fight. The final fight happens right afterwards, because and also when he's making the bloody snow angels, he kind of disappears. Remember that?
I guess it was like a kind of like he did his thing and then he left and like that's the kind of thing.
Oh, but it disappears though.
It was like a scene thing, like
you think
kind of like when they're just walking away and like they disappear kind of thing.
Oh, whatever happened, I
don't think it was
he
like
appeared at the house.
I don't think it was like a magical shit because when he fucking leaves, he pinche goes through the fucking window or whatever. Like there's nothing fucking magical when he leaves.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
I see what you mean.
Yeah.
I see what you mean. True.
Not like if he magically fucking transport from outside the house to inside the house. No, he fucking breaks into the fucking house.
That's true. It's much more fun for him.
Yeah.
So yeah, all this happens, and then all leads up to the final fight, and we kind of already gave a little bit of details about it already, but he breaks into
it's because the chick, she was having a meltdown because she saw the news about the mall explosion. And she was like,
this is a little bit, we're going a little bit back for this. Yeah.
They're like, oh, it was him, and blah, 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 he's coming for us. We need to leave over. So they gave her some fucking Tylenol or something like
Tylenol.
She went to sleep and she woke up like 1 in the morning.
Calms fevers, pains, and psychosis.
I mean,
I want some of that.
According to that episode from South Park, yeah, dude. I mean,
that was good. You can hit the button now. You deserve that one. Oh, that was good. Okay.
So yeah, they fucking knock her out not in a hillbilly way, and then she wakes up like 1 in the morning or whatever. Like, cause it was late at night. It was like 1 in the morning. Like she wakes up, blah blah pendeja, kind of like, oh shit, I drank that much, right? And she starts hearing voices. I think she started hearing voices like the uncle and the aunt, like saying, "Oh, we should get rid of her. We should just kill her and this and that." It's just crazy.
Oh, that's right. And that was
the crazy chick.
The crazy chick, because that's what she did to lure the uncle in. That's true. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
So, and then when she like walks onto the kitchen, it was the crazy chick wearing like her version of female art costume thing, whatever. And
I believe her name was Victoria. If I'm not
with that freaking like Jesus Christ pickles
the
thing, whatever. I don't know what it's called in English.
The crown of thorns. The crown of thorns.
Yeah, crown of thorns. Yeah. It's like these are kind of like the fight starts, and then actually Art knocks her out, right?
No, yes, Art hammers her down.
Yeah, and then she's like tied up.
He throws her onto the table, and she's like, oh, she's trying to reach for the present. We've failed to mention
Oh
that.
yeah, that's true. She went back for the present.
We're backtracking a little bit. That part where her and her brother are having that conversation and they're trying to plan out how to take down Art. They didn't say about the sword.
No, but she said like, I need to go.
I need to go back,
I need to go back to the Terrifier,
and that refers to Terrifier too.
But it's because the brother's like, it's still there, and she's like, yeah.
So
yeah, talking about the sword, and then that scene cuts off. She gets late to the house. She has a present in the car next to her or whatever.
Yeah,
and it's kind of like, oh, that's supposed to be the sword. Like if you saw Terrifier,
which is why you have to actually say Terrifier 2 to kind of get tiny little references.
Yeah, basically actually turns into a story. Right on Terrifier 2.
Yeah.
So yeah, she has a present there or whatever, and then okay, but yeah, she's tied down to the chair, right?
What was I saying? He knocks over, breaks the table, and she's trying to reach for that present that she hit in the back, and that's where he knocks her out. She wakes up tied to the chair.
Pinche Art is doing some fucking home decoration. Where like there's a body like this.
The uncle's body, like we mentioned, it was.
Yeah, pinned to the wall with the freaking stomach out and like everything. No head.
Nah, no head, because the head is the tree topper.
Yeah, the tree topper. And then it's her sitting down like in the living room. There's like a little table in the middle, and the ant is tied up on the other side.
Right in front of her.
Right in front of her. And I would say that was like a pretty fucked up kill. Like the ant.
That one, my wife says, because that one was the worst one for her.
Yeah, like that
one was pretty.
It was.
It was more
call
torture.
That number 2.
Which one was the first? The
Terrifier 2.
Oh, 2. Okay, you're still stuck on 2. No,
yes.
like
on kills.
Not counting Terrifier 2. Is that second in 3, or is that? Well, I don't know. Because there has to be the number 1 kill and 3 for you. I know 2 is the worst one for you, but we're just 3. Which is your number 1 kill?
For Terrifier 3, I guess. Honestly, if you think about it, we didn't really get like a lot of kills in a sense, because we didn't see how they killed the uncle or the brother.
Okay, they missed 2.
But we still get some creative. The workers were too simple. You know, like the chick just stabbed the other guy on the neck. Or just freaking like,
damn, you're making a point here.
Yeah.
So,
but that was pretty fucked up in a sense. Well, it could have been better. It could have been better because, well, she's tied to the table, to the chair too, or whatever. And then Art gets this like freaking cylinder, right?
Yeah.
And no, first he gets really a torch. He gets a torch. Dude. He gets a torch. I'm like, what the fuck is he gonna do? Like he's gonna fucking burn her or whatever.
Yeah.
And he gets a cylinder. I'm thinking like maybe he's gonna put like the cylinder on the arm or like something like on the face. Yeah. Nope. Put it on her mouth. And I was like, oh shit, like he's gonna like fucking burn her or something. But then no, like he puts it on the mouth and he just starts like hammering into it. A couple of hammers would have been good, but he got to a point like it hammer and then but she throws up and everything or whatever. Yeah. Or like at first she bleeds and then she throws up or whatever. Yeah. But like after that, like 5th hammer, I'm like, yeah, she's out like, and then they get
but she's still breathing because she still has a way to
breathe. Wait. We forgot to mention this part.
He's excited.
Because they ask like the aunt, she's like, where's my daughter? And like, oh, we thought you never asked. So I was waiting for you to ask. So she goes to that little center table that's there with like something wrapped, which you're going to assume it's a head because of the way like the shape it is or whatever, and small like on the table and bloody.
Yeah.
She opened it. It's like a bird cage with a head like being eaten by rats.
Yeah. It's practically skull at this point. Yeah. And eyeballs. And
it's kind of like, oh, that's the daughter, and like, freaking out or whatever, and this and that. Yeah. And that's where they go to the whole like gonna kill the aunt and everything. So it does the cylinder, put the cylinder in the mouth, hammers it down, and then they go and get a rat.
Several rats.
It was 2 rats.
I remember 3, but okay.
Well, I
Yeah.
thought it was 2. Bueno. So they get the rat in the cylinder and they use the torch to make the rat go into her mouth and like the throat or whatever. But to me, it was like, I guess if you only had hammer like maybe twice, because to me it was like she was kind of like already like unconscious or whatever.
No, I'm pretty sure she was alive.
Because I don't know. And then like, well, so according to me, I think it was just 2 rats and they put it on the rat and when it goes in. But I feel like maybe they could be more like kind of thing, or maybe like the rats like eating the throat, you know, like coming like.
I just thought
Because
they
that
were
point
just
she just choked.
yeah.
Like,
I just thought they were just gonna let the rats literally just go down and let them.
Yeah, there was gonna be something like fucking like or whatever.
Yeah,
but it was
'cause
just
I've seen a couple of movies where they torture people like that, and they just let the rats go nuts, and all they do is they put heat,
yeah.
they go crazy, and then they start burrowing their
I
fucking way
thought it
out.
was gonna be something like that. Once it was just like the rats like got stuck on the throat or whatever. All they did was cut the throat.
Yeah,
Rats came out
I
and
think they went a little soft.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like that was pretty fucked up.
The kill was fucking
Yeah.
brutal.
Like,
Bro, they
I feel like
they released him
they
out
could
too
have
early.
been more.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah, but it was still fucked
it
up.
was fucked up. Like it was fucked up. It couldn't be like more fucked up in a sense, but
Yeah.
it was pretty fucked up though.
Yeah,
And
and
then that's where the plot comes out. Like we never said that was the girls. I can't remember the girl's head, like the little cousin girl.
yeah,
Like we never said it was her head or whatever. It's like so Art gets the crane. I won't say cranium. The head.
no, he puts on the glasses.
No, but he gets it out from the cage. Like
Oh,
the
that's
head.
right, and he puts it on top of the fireplace.
And then
puts
you
on
just
the
see him like he's
glasses.
doing whatever moves, and he put the glasses on.
Hinting at the brother, because the brother is the one that wears glasses.
Uh-huh.
And that's what we were saying earlier, that they could have done a little bit more. They could have shown how they did it, or something, or like I was like I was saying, I was expecting for him to jump in and help out.
Yeah,
there could have been the fight scene could have been longer or whatever.
And for some reason, yes,
But,
I was expecting that thing in the middle was gonna be a head and it was gonna be the brother. But when they mentioned that, where's my daughter? And like, I thought you never asked, and they just opened the thing because it was wrapped like a present. Them, like the evil people,
Yeah,
fucked up with them. Like they never said it was her, but it was like, oh, you're asking about her. There's a head here.
yeah,
So yeah,
that's true.
but I do feel like they couldn't. They should have showed how he killed them. Like
Yeah, we were saying
at
in the
least not
beginning,
the
like,
uncle, but like the brother. Because I mean, he might have not been the
he was
main
in
character.
Terrifier too. Damn it!
No, like he wasn't the main character, like the girl Sienna is, but he did play a role.
But he was the brother to the main antagonist, so I feel like they're.
But also play a role because he was also like he was the whole like it's you, Sienna, like that. Like he was the one that like discovered the whole thing, you know, like he was the. And on this one, it's like, oh, I'm coping and I don't know what. I'm gonna go to sleep now after I made a mess in the freaking dorm. And then they just capture me.
Yeah, we can both agree on that. They could have been a little bit more creative with them, but for whatever reason, they had to write him off.
They had to but time wise or whatever. Like I don't know.
But I think the fight kind of sort of made up for it. They make Sienna go completely nuts after they reveal that the head was the brother. She goes fucking nuts. They did bring out the Gabby after they killed the aunt.
They take it out. Well, it's because they killed the aunt and they show her that the brother's dead, and that's when the demon possessing the psycho chick.
Yeah,
saying like, "Oh, everything that you love is now dead. You don't have anything now. I can go in," and the entity or whatever is trying to possess Sienna.
Yeah. Trying to get her to her lowest point, the most vulnerable, to allow the devil or demon that's inside of the
crazy chick.
Give me a second. Victoria, I think it was. Victoria's body to go into Sienna's, but as it turns out, she's a lot more stronger. She even says,
then the case that's what that's why they chose you or whatever.
Yeah, it's like, oh, that's why you were chosen. I don't know, something like that. Yeah.
Which reminds me, I can't remember what part was this scene. I think it was maybe when she was like passed out or whatever, like when they gave her the medicine that she's streaming. That she's dreaming like she's in some fucking random
The
place.
vision.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
they're with the dad, like the memory with the dad.
Oh, that's right. It starts off with her as a kid with her dad.
And I think that's where the dad kind of like goes a little bit more
and
crazy.
he's painting and stuff like that. And he reveals to her the drawing of
and
future.
He gives her the
quote,
drawing. Sienna kid, because she's like 7 years old or whatever, because it's like flashback.
Yeah.
When she touches the painting, that's kind of
little
like having,
details.
He sees the future, like Terrifier 2 scenes.
Yeah, he has his visions.
Like he sees the future or whatever.
But he has the visions when she touches the drawing.
And the dad, and I think after that, that's when he started drawing like her, Sienna, like she's the hero or whatever.
Yeah.
Like on her little notebook and starts like following the whole art thing.
Yeah.
But then Sienna, I don't know if that's like that part, like before she wakes up of the whole like final fight when she took the NyQuil. That she's like,
you just keep changing the medication.
Or I think it's after like le parte la madre. Can't remember. Pero she's like in this like pinche place, and there's like a San Juditas Tadeo.
It's actually in the same dream.
It's in the same dream.
She's a kid.
Something's
she
like
turns around and it's adult her again, and that's where we see that.
Okay, because though like, but then I don't know if you put attention to that she sees the armor there, and that is like hammering thing, whatever, and like I guess that was the angel, like the one that chose her, like kind of like giving you that background story, like the armor, the sword.
Yeah,
not just the sword, you also need the armor, kind of thing.
We have like some sort of statue of Mary, some shit like that.
Yeah, some Cuitas Tadeo or something like that, you know.
And she has a, I'm calling it the pet demon because he's got a chain and she's holding onto the chain.
And it was going like,
the thing growls at Sienna and the statue just kind of like yanks him back.
And it's funny, like the face they make, kind of like, because it's like a statue, like those statue things that you see at church, right?
Yeah.
And it moves, and like the face starts kind of like, and it goes back to like statue face.
Yeah, and that's the whole evil, good versus evil thing that just kind of like cemented it, because you see like a holy statue literally
having a demon building a sword to kill demons, kind of thing.
I thought that was badass.
Yeah, I was fucking trippy. But I like that because in the sense of like, okay, they're actually, yes, they're going more into details to the story. Like they're building the story, not just art, a clown dude that just kills people or whatever, you know, like actually has.
It's going deeper.
She never said that.
So again, these are just little details that we kind of missed out, but these little details kind of do play a huge part in the story. In the story of Sienna and Art the Clown. And so back to the fight scene. So yeah, they bring out the little cousin Gabby after they finally kill off the aunt, which is the mother of Gabby. And Sienna's going fucking crazy. She can't do shit. She's tied up. She's screaming and going fucking nuts. And
also because they were about to kill her. Yeah, because they were gonna kill her.
Yeah,
because like, okay, I cannot possess you. Those like, you're still like, attached to this. Like
this little child is the only thing that's keeping you from getting me inside your body. That's what they said.
And then before like they're about to kill her, the girl's like, "Oh, pues, can she open her present or whatever?"
I thought that part was very corny, but I kind of liked it.
Yeah, I was like, okay, especially in the sense of like, I mean, you think art is something fucking. He would do that, like, okay, like open the fucking, because he wasn't just like, open the fucking gift. No, like this fucking dude.
The Victoria character is like, well, that's not fair.
That's not fair. No, this fucking dude, like, okay, open the present, go get the present. But like, and they throw it at Sienna, like it was like the box. They throw it at her, right? Because like she's so tied up.
They gave her a challenge to open this fucking box.
Yeah, that was fucked up.
Yeah.
Because like I said, like they're not just gonna let her open the fucking prison before they untie her.
I think that's what they made up with the corniness, because they're like,
Yeah.
oh, let her open her last present. Oh, that's not,
Okay,
no,
you want to open
that's
the
not
last
fair.
prison?
And then boom, open it, motherfucker.
Yeah, because the fucking artist going and you think he's gonna like rip off the tape or whatever. Like she's
Like kind of like help her out.
no, he fucking starts smashing her fucking hands,
Yep.
both of them.
Yep.
And then it's fucking like it was fucking funny. Like every time Art would walk by her, pinche sape.
Oh my god, dude, those were killing me, dude. The first one, you hear it like,
like yeah,
I'm like, oh my god, he got her good, and I was just laughing.
like that was fucking
and those
funny, dude.
those happened like 3 or 4 times,
Yeah.
and every time I would laugh. Dude.
And then yeah, but like he fucking smashes her fucking hands like that, and then he finally like cuts her binds or whatever.
Yep.
And they're like, open it, and fucking like again, fucking start like hitting her or whatever, like for her to fucking open. It's just like trying to open.
You got to see the movie to understand
Like
those slaps.
because that scene is like so fucked up but funny at the same time.
Like it was like before they started filming that scene. And the Sienna, the girl who plays Sienna, was like, I need you to hit me so that I can actually get angry. Like,
Right?
and he's like, but really hit me. Are you sure?
Like, have you ever heard about a sape? Those fucking piss you off. Even if you're not being a dick. Like, that shit triggers you bad.
But like, if those were actually real, like that shit would motivate you to make her look like the way she looked. Like, that was good. That was excellent.
Shit.
That was excellent.
So, but yeah, she managed to fucking open the box and everything, and like, oh, best present ever.
Yeah.
And it was a fucking sword and everything, and like fucking goes all like and throws it at the fucking demon cheek.
Oh, that's Star Wars.
Yeah. And then chops her fucking head off.
Like I knew the second when that sword came out, her strength was gonna come back.
Yeah.
Because they in Terrifier 2,
Dad's showing it.
Her cuts, everything that she had just healed.
Yeah.
And that's kind of what we got in this one, también.
Yeah.
But first she killed everybody.
I knew when like she throws the sword at the chick, at the crazy chick, and then like chops her head off, and then R comes back with the fucking chainsaw.
Yeah.
She told the chick, run, and she just fucking stays there. Like she's gonna fuck shit up.
That's right.
Like she's gonna fuck shit up.
It got to me, but it got to me in a way. Why didn't you run? And it also got to me because she just on her knees begging her mom to wake up. I'm like, oh, that's sad. I'm
like, yeah, that was fucked up.
Yeah,
but still, she fucked up.
Yeah, she should have listened to. She should have listened to the cousin, but you know, kid being a kid, you know.
Yeah, I mean,
happens.
Yeah. But I like, I knew like when she said like run or whatever, and she see there, I'm like, so like shit's gonna fucking happen. Like,
yeah,
she's gonna go like sideways bad.
And the fight was pretty intense between Sienna and Art. Like,
dude,
it was like, god damn, that sword was magical. They said that in Terrifier 2. It took that chainsaw like nothing.
Al chile. And no lie, I got to the point that I was like, maybe she's gonna fucking die like Sienna. She's gonna die, and like the little cousin is the one to like
take her place.
Yeah, or some shit like that.
Yeah, that would have been interesting, actually.
Because she had already that whole thing, whatever. She had like
she was already informed. Yeah, that's true.
Like I had the feeling like that's what I was thinking. I'm like, well, the whole fucking fight scene and everything's going on.
But technically, well, we're gonna lead up to that because something does happen at the end, like at the end. And so yeah, they're fighting, chainsaw, and
Pitassos.
There's one funny part in that last scene where Art has her on the floor. He chainsawed the sword off of her hand, and he's got her down. He's got her pinned down, and she has no choice, but she grabs him by the balls and squeezes, and he lets go. that
was fucking funny. Like, oh.
So he doesn't talk, but you see the expression on his face.
Yeah, like, you know, he was screaming. Like,
hi.
like throughout the whole like all movies, you see that he has no soul till
Yeah.
that point. Until
Ahí,
that
ahí
point,
se le
like,
salió el sol.
sí, ahí lo poquito que le quedaba. The little thing, the little chunk thingy of a soul.
Yeah, he releases. She manages to get the sword and finishes him off, stabs him right in the chest, up against the wall, and she's like screaming and screaming. And while all this is happening, the body of Victoria, decapitated Victoria, the blood that's spreading starts turning into like lava.
That's like right next to the
Yeah.
mom, the end that's like
Yeah.
morida and
Where that whole scene with the two chairs that facing each other, that little section, the blood starts melting the wood of the house of the floor,
then
and
starts
then
spreading.
portal opens.
But actually,
Same portal that we've seen
to get like
Terrifier
fucking
too.
freaky, like and everything.
Yeah, that's true. And little Gabby seeing that,
Because she was there, and she's like, "What the fuck is this?"
Yeah.
And then, boom,
The portal,
fucking hole.
the portal that we see in Terrifier 1 appears, but in a different shape.
Yeah.
And she starts falling into this hole.
Like she actually falls into the hole because like you see like the blood is like spreading to the floor, like where she's at.
Yeah.
And then just like, boom, falls.
She falls
like
right in there.
while all that is going on, like Sienna's like here, we're like on the wall with
She's
freaking. Yeah, like she's like fucking stab him and everything, like just like pin him down against the wall or whatever. And then the cousin, the little girl, falls into the hole. And she's like, yeah, like for the fuck, like I don't like I don't want to let him go. Like fucking get out of the fucking hole. Like I don't know, right? So she decides to like take the knife out, like the sword out of fucking Art, because he was dying. Also, it was all going like black white eyes, and that got me.
That's true.
Because his eyes were getting wide and everything. Just like, right?
Yeah. And
así.
Exactly. And so she has no choice but to let go of the sword, go and help the little cousin from falling in quite possibly literally hell.
Which I think was really stupid in a sense. Like, because like she took out the sword from Art and like she runs to the cousin or whatever, like to the hole.
Yeah.
But then throws the sword, right?
Uh-huh.
So the sword just like there, like, give me your hand and I don't know what, and all that, right?
Yeah.
Like she can reach.
Mm-hmm. So she uses a sword.
There are like fucking curtains right behind her.
But dude, you're in the fucking moment, bro.
And the first thing that's gonna pop out to your head is go and pick up that sword over there.
See, but remember, in Terrifier 2, they said that sword cannot harm her, which is probably why that was her best bet.
I don't know. I think it was the NyQuil.
And so yeah, in Terrifier 2, they specifically said that sword cannot harm her, and so she uses it to pull. It doesn't work, by the way. The cousin slips in the palm of her hands with the sword, by the way,
because she was grabbing it from the fucking
blade.
sword, from the blade. So she's getting cut, like her fucking hands are cutting and everything.
So she doesn't let go, but the sword just kind of slices her hand, and down goes cousin Gabby
and
with the sword, which is we're gonna lead to that. And she turns around and finds out that Art has left the building
through the window. You see no fucking magical shit disappearing while he's doing a fucking bloody snow angel.
Whatever, dude.
Bloody snow angel.
So yeah, she turns around to find out that he has left the scene, and that's where we see she's like,
"Don't worry, Gabby, I will find you."
Yeah, she falls to her knees, shouting out that promise. And then we see how I mentioned that they mentioned Terrifier 2.
That was so fucking accurate, though. Like the fucking.
Oh yeah.
Like the way they made like the
perfect blade cut.
Not perfect, but like all the fucking layers of the hand, like if you will like cut it like that.
True. And you see the slicing that the sword did to her while she was trying to help her cousin just magically close. Because again, sword can't harm her.
I mean, it did harm her, but she healed back.
Yeah, that's the whole point of the sword.
She's like,
And it ends. The fight ends there.
There.
And
The movie.
there's a little small theory I have about that.
Funny though,
but if it finishes off with Art at a bus stop.
But wait. Before we go to that,
What did I miss?
you know how let the little girl falls into fucking hell. I don't know what it is. With the sword.
Is. Yeah.
I want to say that in Terrifier 4, because it's already been confirmed.
Oh, we're gonna start talking about the theory already? Because I had the theory too about that.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this
is that
before we get to the ending.
Terrifier 4, because I don't know, it might be a Terrifier 5. I don't know. But so far we know it's gonna be a Terrifier 4.
If they play their cards right.
Yeah. But for all we know is 1, she's gonna look for the cousin. 2,
for sure.
The cousin has a sword.
Yep.
3, I think that she's gonna go find the armor.
The cousin? No,
Sienna, the armor that she saw in like Dream, whatever, like the demon, kind of like, oh, the sword has an armor, like whatever the drawing that did, is all that. So she did it cosplay, but she didn't have like the actual armor.
So you think that the armor that the demon was building, that's what she's gonna go for, to be able to go into hell to be able to save
Well,
Gabby.
I don't know if she's gonna go for it, but she's gonna find it on the 4th movie. I'm pretty sure like everything's gonna be part, and if I think about it, like I think it might be like a really good fucking fight, like a ending fight, you know.
I think we're gonna see an army. I think that's what we're gonna see.
Spawns.
Yeah, kind of like Spawn.
Spawns.
Yeah. I think that we might see an army
of Arthurs.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, I love it.
Hey, that's fucked up, dude. Exactly. Just imagine like a fucking thousands of them just coming at you like this. Nah, dude, fuck that shit, dude. But that's what I think. I think she's gonna go into the pits of hell to find the cousin. Gabby is safe as long as she has that sword.
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
And not Gabby. Sienna's gonna go in there, look for her, and she might stumble upon the armor, trying to look for like Gabby in hell.
No, she's gonna find it in hell, because I don't think that found the sword in hell.
It's because it's tricky, because the vision looked like it was no fucking pearly gates. There was no clouds in that vision.
But also, like in that vision, what he's hammering down is the sword.
Yeah, but I'm saying that vision where it took place, it looked like they were somewhere in some part of like a safe zone in hell. You know what I mean? Because again, there was no light, there was no gates, there was no.
But then again, we don't know that just the scene that they used to give you that, like, oh, this demon was made the sword and the armor.
Yeah,
kind of like now she knows, because she even looked at the armor.
Yeah,
so like she's looking at it, so now she knows that there's also armor.
It's somewhere out there.
Yeah. I mean, that found the sword somewhere out there. The armor must be somewhere out there too.
Good point. So that's the theories for the next coming. Oh, there's a reason why, not just because of that, but because the ending part, which is why I said Art the Clown waiting at a bus stop, and that was freaky, dude.
I mean, and I just thought about not just the bus stop, but yeah, that was fucking like, it looks so like, I guess, like Art, like he was defeated or whatever, and like just going back for another fucking 5 years or something,
Yeah,
like
going to hibernate like he did.
He's just fucking waiting in the bus stop for the bus.
Yeah,
but like the scene is like from the side, like so he's sitting like facing that way, and like the camera's facing him through the side.
Yeah, kind of like the Exorcist.
Yeah,
with the priest outside. Picture that, but him sitting down in a bus stop.
Yeah, and it's just like that. Bus comes. He gets on the bus, and there's this lady that caught my attention.
Did you see what she was reading?
Yes, the 9 circle.
Yes, I'm glad you caught that.
Yes, okay.
Yeah. In theaters, I'm telling my wife, 9 circle, and I explained to her.
Yes, okay. Like, I know that.
Yeah,
I know that. So I don't know if it was just like a random.
This is why we had to watch everything.
Yeah. Now we're gonna have a Ninth Circle movie thing.
Oh shit!
We're gonna do a book reading now.
Hey, if that book is real,
Podcast.
I would find it. Wait, I will find it.
Buzzcast Book Reading Club.
Hey, that'd be
Chapter 1.
If that book is real, I will find it, dude. I'll find it.
It might be.
No, but yeah, he gets in the bus and we see this another blonde chick, reading a black book with the title Ninth Circle.
With the circle,
which is a reference to Damien Leon's first project with Art the Clown, and that was a very nice touch that he
dude.
had. Very, very
that was fucking like awesome, amo. That was good. That was good.
That was excellent. And then he sits down right next to this blonde chick.
So it's like this. You're the blonde chick.
Exactly. Oh, let me. There we go. Exactly. Almost this distance, and just blankly staring. The bus driver's drinking, singing Christmas carols, blah, 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 and he noticed that.
But it's like this face.
Yeah.
Looking at the chick.
Yeah. He's not the quirky art at this point, and he sees him walk in. Oh, and he's pouring.
Yeah.
He's pouring from his neck at this. He's just like
you can see like the look, like she's just looking at him, like the blood on the floor, like
yeah,
everything like dripping. And then in charge.
Yeah, and the bus driver is like, "Ma'am, are you okay?" She does not answer, still staring at him this distance. And then it just cuts to his face like that, and then he just he actually raises his hand with the horn,
the
still
horn.
with the face.
No, I think he smiled first and then does the horn thingy.
No, he's just serious, and then his hand comes up with the horn, smiles, honks, and it
ends. Yeah.
And it ends. That was a sick ending, bro.
But just like everything from the fucking bus stop, like from him just fucking, like he was just sitting down there, like
we saw a very serious side
or something.
Art. I don't think it was even there was defeat, but also there's something darker happening within him.
Because I did feel like in the sense of like in the final fight, him kind of like, I'm gonna fucking kill you because I didn't get to kill you 5 years ago. Like you got away. Like I always kill everyone and you didn't die. I already killed your brother. Now it's kind of like you. Like I need to fuck you up, regardless of what it is.
Well, the whole idea is they're trying to break her down so they can possess her because she's stronger.
But he didn't manage to do it. Like he was not able to do that. And
so there's disappointment, and then there's something else. Like you can, it's in the eyes. It's just like like it's in the eyes. I'm gonna show that picture one more time. Like those fucking eyes, man. Let me see. Where are you?
Right next to you.
This one. Those eyes. Just picture this face, but dead serious.
Yeah. Like with that smile, but like a serious smile. Like not
like that is the freakiest like I've ever seen art, like ever.
Yeah, actually. Like
that was the freakiest. And I thought that was just like the most scariest and most awesomest way to end Terrifier 3.
Actually,
cliffhanger, and then
Ninth Circle reference book.
That's like 2 cliffhangers at the end.
And then there was no ending scene, like post credit scene, right?
I was kind of hoping there was.
I googled it and they say no, and I was waiting because, like at that draft house, they usually leave the lights off when there's gonna be like a post credit end scene.
That is also true.
And then the lights were off, so I'm like, I stayed and I text you, but I guess it was too late for you to answer. So like
I saw that like super late. I saw it super late.
And then like 2 minutes after that, they turn on the lights. And I'm like, okay, there's gonna be no ending scene or whatever. So because the draft house does that. Like if there's ending like post credit scene, even if it's 1 or 2 post credit scene, they will not turn on the lights. Fully turn on the lights.
True. Alamo got us there.
Also, I got like I googled it. Like there's like, and they're like, no, pretty. Like a lot of people were like disappointed because they were like hoping for him to do it again or whatever. But maybe since it's actually confirmed that there's gonna be like already a 4th movie.
True.
It's like,
but this was after though, I think. It was after they were done with 3. They're like, yeah, we're gonna be a 4.
No, yeah,
Yeah,
that's why.
yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
I don't know, I'm pretty sure like maybe he was already like picturing for
Yeah.
it to be a fort. No, on this one, then maybe yeah. I mean,
Or he already had it in the chamber.
I don't know. We 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 don't know.
We're gonna find out.
When
My
we
God,
talk
dude.
to him,
I wish. Can I
where do
make
you
it?
live, man?
Can I make it
We'll
happen?
fly. We'll fly. He'll leave his family here. We'll go.
No, we have technology. We don't. We can just do it from wherever he's at, man.
I'm just saying.
It's easier.
I
It's
mean,
easier. It's easier on everybody.
we have to.
I can try.
It's all
I
for
can,
the interview.
I can try.
I'll drive.
But that concludes this entire spoiler Terrifier 3, and just like, is it? I want to finish it off by asking this question: is it the most horrifying of all Terrifiers? What do you think?
Like, Terrifier 3, like, is it like the most horrifier?
Like, does it top 1 and 2? Well, for you, it doesn't, because I know 2 is like the kills. But okay,
Like, are you talking about kills or are you talking about the films now?
like everything in general.
Everything in general. Worst kill, like the best fucking kill, was from Terrifier 2.
Forever will be 2.
Forever, unless like he does something way more fucked up on Terrifier 4. But
Okay.
so far, like when it comes to like doing a kill, like, because that was fucked up, dude. Like that was fucked up in so many fucking levels.
Two
dude.
just
Like,
terrified you.
like that was fucked up. So when it comes to kills, that like my number first. That would be like my number first
Yeah.
kill. I mean, if it comes to films, I still stand with All Hallows Eve.
For real?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just because of the way the movie was, like the way they made it seem, the way you started, and it gives
I
you
think
that like
you just like the anthology.
yeah, it's
The little stories.
because it's not so much like the little stories, just the fresh way they made it. I guess
the
kind of
nostalgic feel to it.
like we haven't had like a real scary thriller horror film, and then they give you this plot, like simple plot, VHS, creepy ass fucking movies going on, and all that. Like, and then fucking stories were fucking crazy, dude. And it shows you art
Okay.
a little bit more.
I can see
like,
that. I can see.
yeah.
I can respect that. Yeah.
Mhm. Now, if these movies are good, they're fucking good. But if you ask me which one do I prefer, like which one would I put in number 1 so far, it would be All Hallows Eve.
All Hallows Eve, Terrifier 2. What comes after?
I would say Terrifier 3 and then Terrifier 1.
Very, very cool.
Yeah.
That's the ranking. That's his ranking.
And I like more Terrifier 3 than the 2, because in Terrifier 3, they're already like giving your story. They're already like talking about like giving you like, okay, this, that, the story, a demon wants to possess her and blah 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 and all this. And not just like we're saying like, oh, but the guy's supernatural.
Yeah.
Well, the guy's supernatural because he's was a serial killer. And
Yeah.
who knows how the demon got a hold of him, and now that's why he doesn't die or whatever.
Okay.
You know, like they give you like, now you know more.
Yeah.
Instead of just like it's a fucking random dude that he didn't die in the first movie. You know, like
Okay. I think my order would be in the order that they came out.
Hallows Eve 1, 2, 3.
Hallows Eve, Terrifier 1, 2, and 3. And the only reason for that is because I liked Hallows Eve. But there's not much of art. And that's what I fell in love with. The art character itself. And then
You're just being a groupie, dude.
no, it's true, because I mean, think about it. Terrifier 1 was literally just a sample of what art was capable of doing.
Mhm.
Elo came 2. That's where they started adding the story with the good and evil.
Mhm.
And then the story just starts piling to 3, and it's gonna keep going
It's
like
gonna
that.
keep going.
It's gonna keep doing that, and I find that to be fucking genius.
But maybe that's why I like, in the sense of like, let's say All Hallows Eve and number 1, in the sense of like they give you that like taste of what it is.
See,
You know, and like Art
Well,
came out, and he
they-
came out like doing like creepy as shit. Like,
yeah, but it wasn't focusing on art though. That's the only thing.
no,
Yeah.
Pero it's kind of like, for example, Friday the 13th. What was the name of
It was the mother.
it was the mother.
Yeah,
It
it was the
wasn't
mother.
Jason.
Yeah.
But everyone always thinks Jason, Jason, Jason. But if you think about it, no. Jason came out to the second movie, and he didn't
Yeah.
wear the hockey mask till like the third movie.
So yeah, the third one. Yeah.
So it's kind of like that same thing. You like Jason, you like the whole freaking and everything. But if you see the first movie, you like the first movie because that's how everything started.
Yeah.
Basically.
But I think it just got more interesting when Jason was involved.
Because that's the plot starting developing. And that's why I like this one. I guess I would say the same thing the way it came out, Hallows Eve 1, 2, 3. But this guy, I did like this one over the other ones because of the whole. They gave me more story. They explained more stuff.
Yeah, and that's why I say that. And I like him in the order it came out because again, you don't see a lot of art in Hallows Eve. Yes, they give you little tiny sample, but yeah, just the tip, just the tip. But the real deal was in Terrifier because again, it was that was character development for him because you see what he's capable of, you see what he does, you see what you see everything.
Yeah.
And that's what I like because you don't see that in Hallows Eve because
you don't really know
he wasn't even the main
real.
thing.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
And like you don't really know like, okay, can he really transport from out of nowhere into the car?
Exactly. And that's what it raised questions. Is he human? Is he not? Is he this? Is he that?
And then you get the All Hallows Eve 2.
You don't have to see 2.
Starting no Hallows Eve 2. I'm sorry. Terrifier 2.
Oh, okay.
My bad. Terrifier 2. I was thinking so like All Hallows Eve Terrifier 2. When now the Sienna story, the whole like the sword, this, that, art comes a little bit more. You see him do a little bit more faces and coming out like joking. Like you start seeing like he gets more of a personality now.
Yeah.
And so you see like this villain entity thing having more personality. And then also at the same time, they're already creating the story. They're already giving a little bit of story like, oh, this is the character. This is her. Focusing on her, on her dream. He wants to kill her. Why her? The sword and all that.
That's what I'm saying. It starts building up a lot more in Terrifier.
Yeah.
That's what I like about it. And let's finish it off with the rating. What do you rate Terrifier 3, 1 through 10? Go.
9.5.
9.5. I think, yeah, I'm going to give it 9.5.
I'd say 9.5 just because I'm telling you that we could have had more kills.
I give it 9.5 because of the brother. I didn't get a real Santa Claus.
Fucking Santa.
I'm sorry, but that's bugging me just a little bit.
It's bugging me just a little bit, so I'm going to give it a 7.
But that's really it. Just the brother and the Santa Claus. What else? No, that's it. Yeah, that's it.
I guess.
I think
valid points. I guess.
Well, that's my point. But
you agree with like super cheesy. If it would have been like, I would think about it like it would be funny, but then it would have turned into a like Sharknado kind of movie. Nah. I feel so. Yeah, I feel like it would be like something random. Like I
don't think so.
Yeah,
well, I don't know.
It's not something he would do. It would be way too comic, like Leon guy. I think it would be like something.
Or whatever.
Yeah, no, I don't know.
Whatever. I don't know.
You need to cope with it.
I do.
Cope with it. How do you cope with it?
How do I cope with it?
How do I cope with it? I do a podcast every single week. And after that, I'm clicking buttons to change the cameras. And sometimes I forget I click 2. And clicking 2 is over here, not over there. Huh? That's how I cope with it.
And that for real concludes this one. This one was fun, man. Like we held it in.
A lot.
Like a really huge fart. We held it in and we finally let it out.
Yeah. Gotcha. I could have texted you so much shit today. Even when I got here, like I was like, I'm not gonna say shit. Like I'm staying quiet. Like I'm gonna stay quiet because
Yeah. Because before we started recording, like, what did you think of this scene?
you know.
But that concludes that, guys. Thank you so much for everybody watching. Leave it in the comments section. Did you watch it? Did we spoil it? What did you think? What do you rate it? What did you hate? What did you love? And what are your theories for Terrifier 4? Let us know in the comment section. And that is it for that, guys. For more Booze and Chill Buzzcast podcast or anything Booze and Chill related, head on Patreon / Booze and Chill. Patrons were actually in the middle of watching this recording, and that's it for that. And also check out the audio / video, thanks to this guy, podcast in there as well. Rate it. They can comment now. I didn't know that.
On Spotify?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Shit, I need to check.
Yeah, you leave a comment on Spotify, rate it.
Leave a comment on my Spotify so I can see if it works.
All his stuff will be right down in the show notes as well. And follow all Booze and Chill socials: Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, TikTok, and all that good stuff. And
Snapchat,
that is
OnlyFans.
Snapchat still a thing. But that's it for that.
MySpace, High Five.
I don't even know what that is. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next episode. And by the time this comes out tomorrow, I'm doing it live. See you guys in the live.
So releasing tomorrow and a live
on Thursday, which by the time this comes out will be tomorrow.
So tomorrow y'all gonna see this guy doing a live tomorrow.
Yeah.
See
you guys then. Peace out.